Kill confirmed. Remember, speed and aggression, gentlemen. We've pulled forward.
Hey guys, what's going on? It is, failure to speak there, forgot my YouTube name for a second. It is BrambleClaw1337 here, and today I'm playing some Call of Duty Black Ops 2. We're kind of getting spawn killed right now, as you can see. But yeah, so today I wanted to talk to you guys, and by the way, this is a live com, forgot to mention that. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about Call of Duty and why I played on my channel, and because as you know, if you watched my latest, some of my latest videos, you'll see that I have played COD recently. I've played Call of Duty Ghost as well. So yeah, I've been playing COD a bit recently, and that's just because I enjoy it. I'm not necessarily good at it, but just because you're not good at a game doesn't mean you have to not enjoy it. And that's kind of what the point I wanted to get through here, because obviously I've racked up a nice amount of subs, and I think it's like 80 or 90 at this point, and obviously a small amount of time. And I'm here to talk to you guys about a question that I got asked from a couple of my friends. My friends are actually below average players, and I'm about average player. I'm about an average player. So they always ask me, like, how do they move up? How do they get better at COD? And I just wanted to talk about this. So basically, guys, there's no easy way to get better at COD. And I am not even good at COD myself, so I wouldn't really be the person to ask for that. But really, what I'm here to tell you is how I got a little bit better than before and really improved my gameplay. Because I know this isn't like the best gameplay that I'm putting up here, but I'm also playing and talking, so I'm a bit off right now. But I used to go, picture this, as bad as 0 and 14. A good game for me would be 5 and 5. Like, if I went even, that'd be like a phenomenal game. So picture that. Alright, and as you're picturing that, you just think you're probably better than that. So going positive for me is pretty much the holy grail. I'm really not that good at COD, as even standard player, as I mentioned. But here I am, and I'm going to be speaking about this topic to you. So, basically, how I got out of that threshold of being a really bad player and moved up to being a moderate player, I guess you could say, is using patience to my advantage. I'm going to tell you what I mean by that. So, we all know of the sprint feature in Call of Duty Ghost. It's probably the most used thing in the game, aside from the aim and shoot buttons. But it's probably one of the most used things. What I wanted to get through to you guys about patience is to what I call lay off the sprint button. What I mean by this is you don't need to be sprinting every second of the game. Look at that. There's a perfect example. Like, I just ran straight into my bullets. I had my gun up, I was ready for that gunfight, and I ended up winning it. So that just proves, it goes to show how far using patience can go. But obviously, not the best player here, but, I can pull off pretty decent games, as I'm showing you by the score. And so, patience, what I mean by this, guys, is I don't mean never sprint, because sprinting is one of the most useful features in the game if you use it correctly. And I said correctly, really weird, apologize for that. But I'll tell you what I mean by this. So, most people will sprint around aimlessly, and it's also known as rush, where you just, as the name would suggest, run until shit happens. But that's just really not the way to go about it, guys. I have tried this countless times, and sure, we might run in and get 3 or 4 kills in a room or something, but the chances of you pulling off multi-kills every time you just rush in there and go ham with your SMG is kind of low. So by using patience, we can actually get a lot better at this game. And this goes for all players. And I really mean this, guys. You don't have to be some COD champion to be really good at the game. So to demonstrate that, you can look at this gameplay. I'm not sprinting around too much besides to get from place to place. In fact, a lot of my gunfights, and I just killed myself if you're wondering, and a lot of my gunfights are actually when I'm prepared for them. So, as you can see, when I go around corners, look at that. If you aim up, you've given yourself a big advantage, guys. And it really works out. So, I guess what I mean by this is slow it down. Take it easy. You don't have to run everywhere. A lot of people will run around like headless chickens, but it will get them killed. Now, some people will disagree. Rushing can also be very effective if you're skilled at it. But from my point of view, I'm not very skilled at it, even when I'm using a close-range weapon. So that's why I'm suggesting here for you to slow it down. Just take a break, lay off the sprint button, as I said, and see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, go back to rushing. By all means, rushing is a fine thing to do. But if it does end up working out, I would definitely recommend you guys stick to it, just like I will do. And I have no idea why that guy did not shoot me, but hey, I'm not complaining. But yeah, so it's just all your playstyle, honestly, guys. And I know you'll probably hear that. It sounds a little bit cliche, actually. But trust me, I used to think I could rush around and get a whole lot of kills. But I guess I just can't. And I figured this out because one game I decided, you know what? I'm just going to aim up around corners. I'm going to play it really passively. And I actually ended up doing good. But for rushers, if this tactic works for you but you still enjoy rushing, it's not all over, guys. Basically, rush from place to place, but make sure, if you're aware you're going into a gunfight, like when you aim up around a corner, say for instance you want to go over here, you can rush into there and then aim up around the corner. You know, so if you want to get over here, rush in, aim up, you know what I mean? So really having a little bit of extra patience, waiting for people to show up, can really play into your favor. And it's all basically just a mind trick, honestly. So that's what I wanted to get across to you guys. And as a little side note, basically, as you heard from the video, I'm coming up on 100 subs, so yeah, thank you guys for that. And, you know, people have also been asking me how I got my subs, so I will do a little tutorial video on a little bit of a trick I know to help you increase your subscribers, because, you know, when you think of a subscriber, it should be people you entertain, and obviously if you're doing YouTube to entertain, you want to entertain a vast majority. That's kind of what I picture most YouTubers like. I don't know. Yeah, so next video coming out will be how to gain your subscribers and how to grow a bigger audience. It will be a pretty good tutorial, and it should be coming out here soon, within the next week, so be sure to stay tuned for that. But yeah, until then, guys, this has been Daedra Overlord, and this is coming up to the end of the gameplay. Before I go, though, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe if you haven't already, drop a like rating on the video, and also, before I go here, kind of just popping up things in my head, forgot to mention this, be sure to tune in as well, probably within the next week, for my 100 sub thank you video. It might be a bit early, I might be a few subs off, but, you know, a few subs doesn't matter. And I'd also like to point out, you saw me sprint at the end, and I started getting deaths. So there's proof to you, guys. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. This has been Brambleclaw, or Daedra Overlord, whatever you like to call me. My old channel name was Daedra Overlord. So, yeah, that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later.